Karen stole a disabled vet's parking pass. Court hit her with a $75,000 fine. Why would someone steal a disabled veteran's parking pass in broad daylight? In a small town's bustling grocery store parking lot, Karen Miller, a woman known for her loud complaints and entitled swagger, did just that. On a humid July afternoon, she ripped a disabled parking placard from the windshield of an old pickup truck, her manicured nails scraping the glass. Her reasoning? She deserved the spot more than anyone else. She was late for her yoga class, and her SUV was too precious to park in a regular space. The act was brazen, witnessed by a handful of shoppers who froze, unsure whether to intervene. Karen didn't care. She tossed her hair, slid into her car, and sped off, the stolen pass dangling from her rearview mirror like a trophy. The truth unraveled faster than Karen could have imagined. The truck belonged to Tom Hargrove, a 62-year-old disabled Marine veteran who'd lost part of his leg in Iraq. Tom relied on that parking pass to navigate his daily errands, his chronic pain making every step a battle. When he returned to his truck, cane in hand, and saw the empty windshield, his heart sank. But Tom wasn't just any veteran, was a man with a quiet resolve and a knack for problem-solving. He'd installed a dashcam after a previous parking dispute, and it had captured Karen's every move, her smug grin, the deliberate peel of the placard, even her muttered, "Who needs this anyway?" as she glanced around. Tom didn't confront her then. Instead, he uploaded the footage to a local Facebook group, where it spread like wildfire. By evening, the town was buzzing with outrage. Karen's face was unmistakable. She'd been the loudest complainer at every PTA meeting, the one who'd once called the cops on a lemonade stand for blocking her view. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Enter Sarah, a young barista at the coffee shop across the lot, who'd been quietly filming Karen's antics for weeks. Sarah, barely 20, had her own reasons to dislike Karen, who'd berated her for a too-cold latte and left a $0 tip with a note saying, "Do better." Sarah's videos showed Karen's pattern, cutting into handicapped spaces, yelling at elderly drivers, even keying a car that parked too close to her SUV. Sarah hadn't planned to go public, but Tom's post changed her mind. She sent her clips to the group, adding fuel to the fire. The town's anger shifted from shock to a collective demand for justice. Karen wasn't just a one-time offender, she was a serial bully, and the evidence was undeniable. The confrontation that followed was nothing short of explosive. Tom, backed by a growing crowd of supporters, filed a police report. The stolen pass was recovered from Karen's SUV, still hanging proudly. When confronted, Karen didn't apologize. Instead, she doubled down, claiming Tom probably wasn't even that disabled, and that the spot was fair game. Her tirade, recorded by a bystander, went viral, racking up millions of views on X. The internet dubbed her Parking Pass Karen, and the hashtag Justice for Tom trended for days. Karen's defiance only dug her grave deeper. The district attorney, pressured by public outcry, charged her with theft, vandalism, and misuse of a disabled parking permit, crimes that carried hefty penalties in their state. Karen scoffed, hiring a flashy lawyer who promised to make this go away. She posted on X, calling the charges a witch hunt, and Tom a fraud milking his veteran status. The backlash was swift. Her yoga studio banned her, her employer put her on leave, and her neighbors shunned her. The courtroom showdown was the climax everyone had waited for. Karen strutted in, dressed in a designer suit, her lawyer smirking beside her. Tom sat quietly, his cane resting against the table, his dashcam footage ready to play. The judge, a no-nonsense woman with a reputation for fairness, didn't mince words. The prosecution presented the videos, Tom's dashcam, Sarah's clips, and the bystanders' recording of Karen's rant. Each frame tightened the noose. Karen's lawyer tried to spin it, claiming she'd mistakenly taken the pass and was under stress. The judge wasn't buying it. Then came the twist no one saw coming. Sarah took the stand, revealing a text Karen had sent her after the latte incident, threatening to ruin her if she ever messed up again. It was unrelated to the parking pass but painted Karen as a vindictive bully. The jury gasped. Karen's composure cracked, her face flushing as she realized her own words had betrayed her. The verdict hit like a thunderbolt. Karen was found guilty on all counts. The judge, citing her lack of remorse and pattern of behavior, imposed a $75,000 fine, the maximum for the charges plus restitution for Tom's damaged windshield and legal fees. Karen's jaw dropped. Her lawyer stammered. The courtroom erupted in murmurs. Outside, supporters cheered, holding signs that read, "Karma for Karen." Social media exploded, with ex-users posting memes of Karen's stunned face captioned, "When entitlement meets justice." Karen's life unraveled. Her husband filed for divorce, citing her toxic behavior. Her SUV was repossessed to cover the fine. She moved out of town, her reputation in tatters. Tom, meanwhile, received donations from strangers to replace his pass and repair his truck. Sarah's coffee shop saw a surge in customers, who left tips with notes saying, "Thanks for standing up. What does justice look like when entitlement runs unchecked?" Tom's quiet victory wasn't just about a parking pass, it was about dignity reclaimed. Karen's fall was a warning. Actions have consequences, and no one is above accountability. The town moved on, but the story lingered, a reminder that even small acts of cruelty can spark a reckoning. Share your thoughts. Was the fine too harsh, or did Karen get what she deserved? Let's hear your take.